What's up, YouTube? It's James coming back at you with another informative video. I hope you guys are doing well out there on this beautiful warm Wednesday. Doing pretty good myself. I come across this particular situation right here about this 11-year-old girl. Her name is De'Ara Summers, okay? And she was at the park in Detroit, Detroit playground, where she was with her cousins, and they was involved in a little fight with some other girl, okay? And so what happened, this girl ran home to her mother, and her mother gave her acid to throw on these girls. Come to, find out, well, the one that really got the acid was the one that is said that wasn't even involved in the fight. And this is De'Ara. She was with her cousins, and she got doused with acid, basically. So what we want to do here is check out a couple of the news videos on it, and then we'll get into the commentary.
It hurts a lot.
A trip to a school playground on Sunday, July 9th, has now left an 11-year-old traumatized and in lots of pain.
My cousin and a girl, they had started fighting, and then once they got done fighting, she was like, I got some for y'all. That
something was a substance believed to be acid.
Her mother met her in the park, by the park, and gave her the substance, the chemical, to throw on the kids. And she told the kids that's what they get for messing with her daughter.
All the kids were able to scatter quickly, avoiding harm. But De'Ara Summers soon realized she left her purse, went back to grab it, putting her in harm's way.
2 seconds after it hit me, it just like started burning.
De'Ara's brother was also at the park and called home to tell his mom what he saw.
Smoke was coming off her body from head to toe, and holes were coming in her clothes. And he said that they were all running home from the park.
De'Ara was rushed to a local hospital with severe burns.
I had 3rd and 2nd degree all the way from my back down.
De'Ara is also having difficulties walking, and her mom is so emotionally overwhelmed, she has difficulties working.
No sleep, no eating, no nothing. Because I have to make sure my daughter's needs are met.
The family has started a GoFundMe account to help pay for the unexpected medical bills. Now, this family wants justice.
I'm really bothered by the fact that the suspects are still walking around freely.
Detroit police tell Fox 2 it's not their case because it took place on the property of a Detroit Public Schools Community District playground, and therefore DPSCD police are investigating. We reached out to DPSCD and are told police are still investigating. They also released a statement which reads in part, "The incident did not involve our employees or was it connected to a district or school event. This is a community matter involving 2 families that do not both attend our school district or the school." As this mom fights for justice, she says she's also fighting to make sure her daughter does not become depressed.
I just give her words of encouragement, let her know she's still beautiful. This is just a minor setback for a major comeback. She's gonna come on top, and justice will be served.
In Detroit, Ingrid Kelly, Fox 2 News.
But other news here at 5, reaction tonight from the mother of a girl who was doused with acid on a playground as criminal charges are brought against the person accused of tossing the acid, a 12-year-old.
Sean Lay following the case for Sean adding insult to injury. That mother was denied the chance to attend today's juvenile hearing.
Scheduling kind of snafu there that the prosecutor's office says was not intentional there. Make sure the mom is included in everything here going forward. We're here at juvenile court here where the 12-year-old accused of dousing the girl with acid. Her case is now moving forward, but something new now the mom is reacting to. The case against the girl's mother who handed the acid to her little girl also now moving forward.
I feel like it should be consequences because I didn't do nothing to that girl.
It is going to scar her for life. It was a traumatizing event that took place, and she's going to remember this the rest of her life.
That is 11-year-old De'Ara Summers and her mother, Dominique. The 11-year-old still recovering physically and emotionally from an acid attack. That's right. In this day and age, little De'Ara was attacked by an actual chemical weapon, liquid acid, that burned her all over her body, burned her skin right off. Incredibly painful, incredibly outrageous. A 12-year-old girl in juvenile court today charged with the acid attack. Kids playing at this school playground on Detroit's west side last week, kids arguing over something and fighting. The 12-year-old goes home, tells her mother, who puts the weapon in the little girl's hands, and that girl throws that acid on De'Ara. While Dominique looks after her burned baby, she wants to keep close tabs on what's happening in the court system with that 12-year-old. But today, a hearing set for 1:30 was moved to 11:30, and Mom was left out.
Yeah, I like to be in the loop a little bit more than I am, for sure. They have my number, so I'm not sitting here checking emails. I'm busy with De'Ara, with my other kids. Somebody could have called and reached out to me, for sure.
But if Mom gave acid to her daughter to use as a weapon, that mom should also be arrested and charged.
If the mother is charged, I feel like she should get the maximum that she can possibly get for putting her daughter in this situation.
Well, back out here live, we are learning tonight that a warrant request on the mother to face charges here is being prepared, and she will likely be facing charges for allegedly providing that acid to her little girl. The girl, 12 years old, her case also moving forward in juvenile court. Live in Detroit tonight, Sean Lee, Local 4.
Okay, damn right. The mother should be charged with contributing to a minor. Because, you understand, I was always, told when I was a kid that parents should never get in between children fighting. Okay? Now, it's one thing for you to tell your child something like, well, I don't care how big somebody is or whatever, you find you a stick or a brick, and you pick it up and you defend yourself. But when your child run back home to you, and tell you that they're involved in a fight with some girl or girls or whatever, and you turn around and give them a deadly weapon, which acid is a deadly weapon, you understand? Yeah, you should be locked up for doing that. It's a damn shame. This kid right here, is going to be scarred for life behind something that wasn't nothing but more than a playground squabble. That's basically all it was. And the mother compounded it when she gave that acid to her daughter to bring back there to do this to this little girl. You understand? A little girl said she wasn't involved in it. She was just with her cousins. But be that as it is, she still wound up being victimized, which is not good. Yeah, I'm down with both of the mother and the daughter being charged for doing this. This is not cool at all. Grown folks need to stay out of kids' matters, unless otherwise. Now, you know what I mean? If you there and somebody jumping a child or something, you break it up. That's different. But to turn around and give, your child a deadly weapon to use, on, a child, no, you can't. That's not cool, and that's just what that is. I'm sure if she had a gun, she probably would have gave that gun to the kid too, a 12-year-old child. And two, who keeps acid to throw on somebody? That's another damn thing I wonder. You know what I mean? These people are treacherous these days. I mean, really. It was just uncalled for on so many levels. I wish the 12-year-old, the one that did this, learn a lesson. And I hope her mama get locked up for a good while, pay some fines and all that kind of stuff. But more so, I wish this child right here a speedy recovery, for what she went through, because that wasn't no joke right there. The way her brother described to her mom, what happened to his sister was like, this young girl was cooking alive, basically. Her smoke was coming from her body. That's how bad that this was. The acid was eating holes through her clothes. You understand? Stuff like that. So yeah, that was treacherous. But more, I really do blame whoever this person is, the mother is. And I think they should expose her identity to the public. And they should expose the 12-year-old child's identity to the public. Because after all, the victim here, her mother is exposed. So why not? When you commit a adult-like crime, you should be treated as such, an adult. That's just what it is. That's all I got on this one, people. I want you guys to tell me what you think about this particular situation right here. I'm interested in hearing your views on it in the comment section. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And people, please remember to live your life as though we're being watched. Simply because we are. This is James, and I'm out. Peace.